Site 58, not too bad. Very close neighbor. On the other side, we got 57. It's 56. Looks like a little bit of a pull-through. You could probably get a small RV in there, but I think more for tent camping. 55. 54. No, too close for me. 52 looks a little awkward. That's not a bad site right there, number 50. That's definitely a cool, nice RV in there. Probably be one of my choices. 33 probably be one of my choices, but you are close to the exit road and you will have a lot of traffic. All right, let's go to the next round. 14 to 32, kind of going backwards. Rainy day. Got a lot of dead wood. You actually collect a lot of wood. Here's your first campsite. I don't think I'd be involved in having a campsite right there, but it's not a bad site. 32 don't look too bad. Let's go around. It's like a big circle. I don't know if it's one way, but you probably won't keep it one way. Now this is a nice site right here. Somebody's reserved 31. It, and I can see why. Lots of shade, lots of room. That's 31. 30 reserved. There, we got a nice little tent set up over here in 29. You guys got a nice little setup. Look how close to 28 and it's reserved. You guys gonna be right on top of each other? I don't think it. Now you got fresh water right here. Now this is drinking water only. This is drinking water only. You can't be washing yourself in it, but if you fill up a 5-gallon container, once you get it back to your table, you do what you want. So yeah, nice little open area if you want to take a walk. But all your campsites are going to be on the right coming through here. Now, I like 26 and I like 24. I don't like that they're on top of each other. It's just too much. Now 25 rather, looks like a nice pull through if you got a very small vehicle. Otherwise you're going to get stuck getting in there. You'd have to come around. And that would be 24, and that's reserved. You got 23 back here kind of pushed over in the corner. I prefer the corners. 22 reserved. I'll tell you what, for the weekend before Father's Day, 21 people here at 20, very nice. Having a good little time in your little spot there. 19, very nice. Nice. But again, 18 is right on top of it, but look what you have here. Water. Again. Cameraman's not allowed to make noise, even if it's a camera woman. Now, look back there, you'll see the picnic table for this site. I think it would be worth having neighbors at a site like this. This is what I'm talking about right here. To the right is site 16. See the picnic table? That's site 16. I want to note that. That's on the list, definitely. 15 and 14 are right on top of each other, but you do have a concrete slab on both. I didn't see a concrete slab on every one. Now this wouldn't be bad, because you do have some woods. Which one is this? This is reserved. That's a nice one. 14. I think 14 would be my go-to be honest with you. 14 looks like a good one. And then once again, you got water in front of you. 32, that's a nice site. You know, the more I look at 32, that's a nice site. You're right by the bathroom if you have to, God forbid. Got the showers. All right, let's go to the next group. I think there's one more group here. The group camping area. I believe there's only 3 or 4 sites. I don't remember. But these are obviously made for group camping, so there's going to be a little more. But you don't park at your site, you park in the lot. So if you don't want to walk, I don't know if group camping is going to do you. Now let's take a look here. I'd like to have a navigate this. This looks like here we go. Here's site A. 2 big picnic tables, a nice fire ring. That's a really nice site. You got all that area back there. And you do have a buffer between site A and site B. So, I mean, you know, B is really nice. Look at all that room on the left. You could put hammocks. You could set up tents. Obviously, you wouldn't have an RV. But you've got a lot of possibilities here. A is good, B is good. I don't think you could go wrong here. C would be my preference. There's no neighbors to the left. A lot of shade. Picnic tables are much further apart, so the kiddies can have one and the adults can have another. Nice little lamp post there for your lantern. Okay, so that's the group sites. Very happy. They look really nice. Everything's coming in good, and once again I see a lot of dead wood. There's a lot of wood here. And you know, if you have a little electric chainsaw or even a hand saw, you could easily fill a fire pit without walking 200 feet. Okay, I believe there's one more round, but let's see. I'm going. All right, we found some more sites. Here's site 13 on the left. Nice. Site 12. Site 12. Wow. Flat grass. You could set up some hammocks. You could set up a couple tents. That's a nice site. 11 on the left. It's flat. Lot of sand. 10. 10 and 9 and 8. I don't know. I think they're right on top of each other. I don't think I would be happy with this. I don't know what it looks like. The site itself looks fairly flat. You know something? What we got here? What's this? 8 might be a winner. 8 might be a winner. You can park your car right here.
I don't like the curb yet.
You don't like what?
This curb. This is too basic.
Two what?
Where's the car coming
It's
out
not
from?
two way.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all one way, basically. But if somebody comes in, they'll be going as fast as me. They're not going to come plowing into me. Like I said, no shortage of wood down here. Boy, you give me my chainsaw and I'd have enough wood for a weekend. Not a weekend. A nice fire with that. Good old time. All right, here's site number 7. Somebody's got this reserved, and you can see why. There's already firewood there. Nice big flat site. all kinds of room for whatever you want to do. Hammocks, tents. Again, very close to 6, but there are trees between. If you set up your place strategically, you probably wouldn't know they were there. 5, 6, I'm just not a fan of these right on top of each other. There's enough woods here, I think they could have spread these out much further. But, 4 doesn't look too bad. If you're communal, if you like being around other people and you're going to come here at a busy time, this doesn't look like a bad spot because you got a nice flat road. The campsites in between are nice and flat. So you could kibitz and go back and forth. It doesn't look too bad over here. I like this area. I do. The one on the other side I think was my favorite. Although this one here, number one would work for me. You're right across from the bathroom. Showers. Number one. And you got a garbage can right there. Not that I want to do by the garbage cans, and I don't really feel like this. But look at this. You're right here at the cabins. Right? So you can take a walk. Walk by the cabins and realize if nobody's at the cabins, all of these cabins line up against the lake. I think except for this cabin here. Byrne State Forest camping area, and we'll be here very shortly. Take care. Have a great Father's Day.